Are you enjoying this unit so far? I hope you are. It's good to practice our English while we have fun. And there's more to learn in our next lesson. Don't miss it. Okay, let's start with some pronunciation tips. In English, we don't usually pronounce every word separated from the rest. We kind of combine them a bit. We connect sounds when there is a word that ends in a consonant followed by another word that starts with a vowel, which is very common. Listen carefully. I'm over the moon. I'm over the moon. I had a great time. I had a great time. When we speak, sometimes we do it fast, then the sounds get connected, just like this. This can be confusing to you, so it's good that you get used to it.
There is a quantifier we use a lot in English, plenty. But be careful, we often use it with the preposition of. So if I say that there is plenty of something, I mean that there is a large amount of it. We use it a lot to indicate if there is enough of something or if we need more. For example, have another chocolate. There are plenty of them. I can take you to the station. I have plenty of time. Plenty doesn't always go with of, but it's good that you know that it sometimes does.
Let's talk now about 3 very useful words. During, for, and over. During is a preposition that goes before a noun or before an article followed by a noun. It gives information about the moment in which something happens. If something happens during a period of time, it happens continuously or several times between the start and the end of that event. Don't panic, it's easier than it sounds. Look at these examples. Nobody spoke during the presentation. He works during the night and sleeps by day. I hurt my leg during the race. What about for? When do we use it? Well, if we use during to say when something happens, we use for to talk about how long something lasts. For example, we stayed in France for 8 months. They went to the countryside for the winter. The flight was delayed for 3 hours. And finally, over. We use over to refer to extended periods of time. For example, I'll do my homework over the weekend. In this sentence, I don't indicate which moment of the weekend I'll do it. More examples. Over a period of 2 centuries, this valley has changed very little. We'll meet again over Christmas. Over can also express quantity. In these cases, it means more than. For example, there were over 200 people at the conference. It was a great success. If your baggage weighs over 10 kilos, you'll be fined. Oh, and you probably know the words game over from video games. Here, over means finished. So when you've lost all your points, the game is over. Very good. Over and out.
Over is a word that you can find in many phrasal verbs. Look, to think over, which means to think about something very well. Think it over. It's a good deal. To start over, which means to start again. I had to delete the text and start over. To take over, which means to replace someone or something. Don't worry, I'll take over from here. Ah, the amazing world of phrasal verbs.